up, guys? It's a little bit of a rainy day today, but I think it's going to clear up soon. But today I am at Seaworld. It's been over 8 years since I've been here, I think. Mako definitely wasn't here. I did do Manta and Kraken here, and I love them both, so I'll be doing them plenty today. Also, hopefully get a few rides in Mako too, because I personally love B&M Hypers. The crowds look pretty low today, so let's see how much I can get done. Well, this is quite something. A 0-minute wait for Manta. Let's see if it's true. Alright, so the wait time was correct. I walked onto it twice. This is a very fun ride, really. This pretzel roll... Oh, you can't really see it behind me, but... Pretzel rolls are definitely the most disorienting element that I know of on a coaster, and I always love them. It's a very smooth ride, too. I'm not sure how old this ride is, but... super smooth. The only part that had a little bit of a rattle was the very bottom of the pretzel roll. But the rest of the ride, super smooth. I'm definitely going to be doing this again sometime later today, but I want to head to Mako next and get that one done. I've been really excited to ride Mako, so let's do it! One thing I'm really shocked about is how empty the park is. I mean, there's not really anybody here. But I won't complain though. I want to get these rides done as much as I can. Alright, Mako. This is definitely my new favorite B&M Hyper. This was such a fun ride. I did it 3 times. Twice in the back row, once in the front row. You get so much floater airtime on this thing. I was not expecting that much. But every single hill, it's like sustained floater. It's so awesome. I want to do it a little bit more, but the line's gotten a little bit long, so I'm going to go to a different ride now. Probably go to Kraken next, and come back to this ride a little bit later. Maybe it'll be a little bit shorter by then, but let's go to Kraken. Alright, so did Kraken twice, did a front row and back row. I will say this is probably my least favorite ride at this park. Then again, it is an older B&M floorless coaster, so it's going to be a little bit on the rougher side. Has a bit of a rattle to it, not overbearing though, and it is a bit of a headbanger too. But not unbearable, still a very enjoyable ride. Those inversions are pretty cool. The one barrel is a little bit snappy, which is always pretty fun. I will say my only complaint so far about today is that both Kraken and Mako both only had one train operating today. I mean, I get it, the crowds are a little bit on the lower side today, but just a little bit irky to me, just standing in the station with only one train operating, and the lines could be moving faster than they currently are, but other than that, it's been an awesome day so far. Well, I'm here. Let's go on Manta again. Still says it's a 0-minute wait. In the queue line for Manta, there's a hidden orb up there. I wonder why. So just did Manta 2 more times. The last time I made it on the back row, and you really get whipped in that pretzel roll on the back row. So much fun. It's always fun when you can actually touch the coaster. Bam! great day. So I didn't even know about that little aquarium. You see a part of that aquarium from the queue line on Manta, but I didn't know you can like actually go into the rest of it too. It was really cool to go through that actually. Also, it was a nice break from the heat too. Nice cold AC in there. I'm a Marylander. I'm not used to this Florida heat. Well, this is interesting. The cable on that observation tower has been swaying like crazy. Just a few minutes ago, you can actually hear it banging against the tower. It's interesting that these fountains are going off right now. I know that this stadium and the stadium over there aren't being used anymore, or is not being used currently. But yet there's not really any good place to see them because you got this little thing here blocking your view from it. I don't know why they're doing that. I mean, from what you can see, it looks cool. The most exciting animal of the day award goes to you, sir. Yes, you. Oh, you think I'm gonna give you food? Sorry, I don't have anything for you. He's following me. He's determined. Okay, here's a better view of the fountains now. Oh, hello there. How are you today? Me too. I gotta say, this little pathway I've been going on is a really cool, scenic and relaxing pathway. Just a lot of cool views from the park, and pretty quiet too and remote. I like that. One thing I'm noticing about this park, but I think it's really cool, that a lot of the rides have music playing while you're on the ride and going through it. I just love little details like that. You don't really see music with rides very commonly. Just little details like that, just taking it one step over the top. I like it. Alright, let's go and make it a few more times. 5-minute wait. Alright, just did it, I think 7 times now in a row. It was really a walk on every single time. I had it timed right too, like I would get off the train, and then they would dispatch the one I just got off of. By the time I got back in, that train would come back, and I would walk right onto it. Because they only got one train running on this one, but they don't need a second one today because there's pretty much nobody left in this park. But this is easily my new favorite B&M hypercoaster. And I hear a rumor that Candemonium at Hershey Park is going to be very similar to this one. So that has me even more excited for Candemonium now. If Candemonium is like this, then I'm going to be super happy to have something like that at my home park. So it's like 5:40 now, but I think I am coasted out for the day. So I'm going to make my march towards the exit. I noticed this during my marathoning. Some of the support beams are rusted and covered in coral. Well, not real coral, but still decorated to look like such. And there's a few of them through the queue line too that look like this too. That's a pretty cool little extra touch there. Floating shoe. I feel like one of these things doesn't belong here. Alright guys, well that wraps up my day at Seaworld. I had a very fun time here today. Got to ride Kraken and Manta again. I rode them last time when I was here a while back and I loved them. And I still love them. But Mako, wow, very awesome ride. My new favorite B&M hypercoaster is now Mako for now. I was only here for about 5 hours or so. Ryan from Post, put in my ride count right now. And from what you can see in those numbers, I think you can tell what my favorite coaster in this park is. There's a lot of stuff I did not get done here today. There are so many exhibits and shows to do here. I just didn't have time to do them. I was just going to focus on the coasters here today. But if you're here, definitely check out some of the shows that you got going on here too. And on a lot of the exhibits. There's so much to do here. So I'll end this video up here, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'll catch you guys in the next loop.